Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Eureka 7 Volume 2 in the New Vision. I am Michael, and last episode, we kind of had a really bad moment there for Ruri. Turns out Flame was trying to have her killed, we killed Afrohead, and Azure just all around wasn't exactly what she was expecting it to be. And yeah, so now we're kind of on our own, and we have only the knowledge that Azure is going to attack the military, and this could go horrible. Just completely horrible. And now we have to do something. So, with that out of the way, let's begin.
Ruri. Oh, this doesn't look too good.
If we don't hurry, it'll be too late to stop Azure. To stop Flame. You knew that. Ever since then, you've kept quiet. You haven't said a word. Hey, Ruri. How much longer are you gonna keep this up?
Leave me alone.
In the end, there wasn't a single thing I could do to help her. Just like always.
Oh, Sumner! Oh, brother. I guess this means you really are a girl after all, huh?
Well, you two sure aren't men! You're just...
What?
Hey, Doggie! Where's Sumner off to? It's still too dangerous to leave, and we still have Azure to worry about. Even Sumner's given up on me. Is it because I act like this?
Of course not.
Is it okay, Ruri, to let it end? No. It's not over yet. Right. I can't sit here moping forever. Kylie, thanks. Thanks for what? Damn. I'm putting this on a tab and sending it to
Hey!
Sumner.
Wait just a minute! Where the heck do you think you're going?
Where else? I'm going to Azure. Some things you need to do alone. Go back to the gecko, Doggie. Sumner should go back home to his family, too. I wish I had a home I could go to. Guess I'm on my own again.
But you can't stop him by yourself. Besides, we should find Sumner first.
No. It's not his problem.
Come on, why don't you just admit it? You're really in love with Sumner, aren't you?
Huh? What are you saying?
Say, do you know what being punked is?
Okay. What are you talking about?
Once, I was on the receiving end of this really lousy gag. My buddies wouldn't stop teasing me.
Huh?
Yeah. You see, they told me to go out and pick up some chicks for a party they were gonna throw.
Should have been a piece of cake for a guy with your looks.
Hey, lady. Don't judge people by their looks. Why do people think that if you look cool and totally with it, that you're that way on the inside? As soon as I open my mouth, I'm not very cool at all.
But some girls think that's kinda cute, don't they?
Well, I guess so.
Maybe that prank of theirs was their way of saying they liked you. Hey, what am I comforting you for? Honestly.
Just let me finish, okay?
Then get to the point already.
Okay. I couldn't trust those dudes anymore, so I bailed on them. Then I met you guys, and I learned what real friends are all about. He really is worried about you, you know that? That thing that happened earlier?
If that's true, where is he when I really need him? He just took off and left me alone again.
You are so clueless. Huh. But only when you want to be, right?
Doggie.
You don't have to be there all the time to be a friend, you know? That guy was always thinking about you. You know that? He tried for years to find you.
Really? You sure you're not just talking him up?
Jeez. You should be so lucky. I didn't want to bring it up, but I told you that prank story, didn't I?
I find it hard to believe that Doggie, Ray out Cinderella boy, has trouble with the ladies.
Who said I had any trouble? I don't care what people think, judging me by the way I look or the way I dress. I don't need friends like that.
I get it. I get where you're coming from. Sumner too.
Then what are you waiting for? Get out there right now and look for Sumner.
I can't. I don't want him mixed up in my problems. Anyway, I don't even know where he went.
Oh, that. As I recall, he said... Oh, what was the name? He said he was gonna meet his friends, I think. He said... New... something.
What?
New bait? News wave? Something like that.
New wave?
Bingo! He said he was gonna try to hook up with a few of his old buddies there.
That means... the military.
Seriously? Wait a sec. He said the only way to stop Azure was to involve the military. Because... that way you wouldn't get hurt.
What an idiot!
Oh, crap. Maybe he's trying to get captured. He figured you'd do something like this. He's trying to keep you safe.
What's a state military unit doing in a place like this?
So, Sumner is on his way to New Wave to meet with some friends from the military. Could be Hookie or Jillian. That would make sense seeing as we've met up with them before. But Ruri's not really doing too great, or at least she wasn't at the start of that cutscene. Kind of really down on herself for everything that had happened. But it looks like Moondoggie was able to kind of get her head out of the clouds a little and bring her back down to Earth, and Sumner is kind of taking things into his own hands now, similar to how Ruri had been doing it to him before. And it's probably a bad idea what he's doing, probably not good. And now Ruri's gonna have to probably do something about that. But I really like Moondoggie's little characterization there, because we learned in the anime that he had been hazed by Gecko State in a similar vein that Renton was. And I guess that was it. And he left and met up with us afterwards. So that was kind of neat. That's a nice little behind the scenes look at what is going on. Anyway, with this fight, it's actually just a bunch of gunners and rockets. No real LFOs here, so we kind of can take them down pretty easily. I'm pretty sure like a straight up overhead kick will take them out in one shot, probably. But like, we've already taken out most of them. I kind of was talking about the story mostly during this fight. It's really not that big a deal to kind of get in the holes here with them. What you want to do is take out the gunners in close range right here, because the arcing missiles are pretty easy to get rid of, but when you're stuck in this bowl, it's hard to dodge the guns. It can be a lot more challenging if you leave them to go. But this is actually the last guy. So, with a couple hits, he'll be down.
It's just a little further to New Wave.
Go to the port at Cornwall.
What?
I have an airship hidden there.
I should have known. You were planning on going to Thundercloud in that thing all along, weren't you?
We don't have time to sit around. We'll split into 2 teams.
Roger. Sumner is all yours.
Here, take this. You'll look good in it.
State military uniform is not my style.
Lots of girls would go for a guy in uniform. There's a set of forged orders in the pocket. Good luck.
You're a piece of work. You know that?
The way I figure it, as long as you're good looking, why not be crafty and use your hotness as a weapon?
Pretty crafty.
Summer, the special order longboard should get me there in time. What? A Monsuno? Damn it, I don't have time for this. Let's do this.
Okay, so Moondoggie's gonna go get the ship ready while Ruri goes to help Sumner. Neat thing here is we're actually seeing a longboard, which only came up really once in the anime, and it wasn't even a LFO size longboard, it was just a human size longboard. Like longboards in snowboarding, they are much faster. I don't know if surfing longboards are faster, but I'm pretty sure in snowboarding they are. And we do actually see that we can move a bit faster when we boost, but our turning is a little wider. It's much more difficult to get those fine turns that we need to. But thankfully, we can pretty easily take these guys out. They're not too strong. There are actually 2 CFS guys right now. And normally I would say take care of the CFS guys. But in this case, I actually want to get rid of this guy right away, because he's going to be much easier to take down. And we're at the stage right now where if we do manage to get a cutback drop turn off, we're going to be able to take care of them in 2 rounds. All we have to do is make sure that our stamina stays up during our attacks. As you can see, like, he almost got us there, but like, no, we're gonna get rid of this guy first. And it does look like they have friendly fire on each other as well, so that's pretty nice. And that guy's actually almost down. I thought I had gotten rid of him, but I see, I'll find out in a second that no, he just has a sliver of health. Once again, being in the Flesnia is a bit more difficult to control. Not just because of the longboard, but we don't have our usual upgrades. Not to say that this machine isn't upgraded, it does have bonuses that make it better than when we first had it at the start of the game piloting Sumner. It's just that I don't believe that the abilities are as good as our 505s at the moment, especially not our gun in the air like this. but Ruri herself is officially the better pilot, as she is able to do the cutback drop turn. The different melee attacks are based off of the rider's level, not the LFO's level. And I put myself in a bad jam here, as I kind of didn't have any stamina left. You really do not want to have no stamina in the air. But we did get rid of that one guy, which means we can now focus on these two. One nice thing you will see me doing, that was kind of unfortunate, I mistimed my attack and then got hit myself. One thing you will see me do is a nice strategy that's going to get employed in this episode is sending rockets at them, forcing them to spin. They'll then dodge rockets, but if we time our boomerang throw, they'll stop spinning just in time to get hit. And if they get hit by that, they wipe out. And if we time our attack right while they're wiped out, we can actually get a melee attack on them, which is like super good. And I misclicked there. If you double tap in a direction, you'll actually jump off the trapper wave that you're currently on and like rejoin it either to the left, right, down, or up. And I accidentally double clicked instead of just aimed, so I mistimed that and then I wiped out because of it. As you can see, we're also very much using the skill we gained in the last episode, which is turn in the melee animation to then re-melee them. It's probably the best way to get it, unless they do it to us. Thankfully we can jam them out of it. See, really, those surprise attacks are just really satisfying. And now he's already down half health. The cutback drop turn just does an insane amount of damage. Which you'd think the burst shot would, considering it's like a bunch of missiles, but no, the cutback drop turn is just so good. Ah, that's so nice.
They have a force deployed in a place like this. I have a bad feeling.
Only rank D for that, which I'm pretty disappointed in. I definitely thought we did much better than it says. And we're actually going to end the episode off here in the shop. We have quite a bit of money, but unfortunately all the upgrades are really expensive. We definitely want to upgrade our LFO because going forward we really want to be doing the extra damage and extra defense and everything. Like, there's just no reason not to. Even though having another weapon would be really good, we just really need those base stats. I've never really cared for the dual upgrade things, like where it does a smaller amount for two. I guess if you combine them pretty well, it'd be nice, but I mean, just straight up 40% armor, like 40% more health is great, 35% more shot is incredible. And we're just gonna take this bulletproof shirt. The last gun I'd probably want to get is the quad rocket launcher, but it is very expensive. And that's actually it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Next time we're gonna see what Sumner, who Sumner meets up with and how that all goes. So see you next time.